When the power goes out, danger doesn't come from darkness. It comes from where people go next. Avoid these 8 places and you avoid most blackout injuries. Blackouts don't cause chaos instantly. They cause crowds, confusion, and bad decisions. That first moment is quiet. The hum of the world just stops. And in that silence, people start to worry. They feel a loss of control, and their first instinct is to do something, anything, to get that control back. This isn't about panic. It's about not being in the wrong place when those bad decisions start to stack up. Here's the core rule to remember for any power outage. During a blackout, crowds plus darkness plus stress equals risk. It's a simple formula. Your job is not to be a hero. It's not to investigate the strange silence or to see what's happening down the street. Your job is to reduce your exposure to that formula. So let's get into it. Place number 1 to avoid: grocery stores. The moment the lights go out, the first thought for many is food. The get supplies now instinct kicks in hard. But a grocery store during a blackout is a trap. First, there's no refrigeration. Every minute that passes, thousands of dollars of meat, dairy, and frozen goods are slowly spoiling. Second, the point of sale systems, the cash registers, are down. They can't process credit cards, and making change in the dark is nearly impossible. This creates bottlenecks and frustration. Finally, you have rising tension. People are grabbing what they can, shelves are emptying unevenly, and the courtesy of a normal shopping trip disappears fast. Unless you already work there, do not go. Use what you have at home. Blackouts turn normal errands into conflict zones. That leads to place number 2. Gas stations. If the first panic is for food, the second is for fuel, mobility. People think, I need to be able to leave, but rushing to a gas station is usually a waste of time and a massive risk. Most modern gas pumps require electricity to work. They will not pump fuel. So what happens? Lines form instantly. Cars pile up, blocking roads, with drivers getting more and more agitated. Arguments break out. At night, with limited lighting, it's a perfect setup for conflict. Don't chase fuel. The best strategy is to always keep your vehicles above a half tank as a regular habit. During an outage, stay parked unless movement is absolutely critical. A car with no fuel in your driveway is infinitely safer than a crowd with short tempers at a pump that doesn't work. If this is already more practical than what you usually hear, subscribe. This channel is about staying ahead of problems, not reacting late. Now, place number 3. Elevators and stairwells. This is about the danger of vertical movement. When the power cuts in a large building, the first instinct is to get out. Many people will head for the elevator out of pure habit. That's how you get trapped. Fire departments are swamped with calls to rescue people from stalled elevators during outages. The smarter choice seems to be the stairwell, but that has its own dangers. Stairwells often have no windows and rely completely on electric lighting. They go pitch black. Fall injuries increase sharply during blackouts, and a huge number of them happen on stairs. If you're in a safe location like your apartment or office, just stay put. If you absolutely must move, use a flashlight, hold the handrail, and go slowly and deliberately. Vertical movement is where injuries spike. Place number 4 is parking garages. People go there to get to their cars or sometimes even for shelter, but a parking garage is one of the worst places to be. Think about it. It's a concrete box with almost no natural light. In a blackout, that means zero visibility. Ventilation systems also shut down, but the biggest risk is the combination of blind cars and blind pedestrians in a confined space. It's a recipe for an accident. Add to that the increased risk of crime in an unlit, unmonitored area, and you have a clear place to avoid. If an outage is possible, park your car somewhere else beforehand. After dark, walk away from garages, not into them. Concrete boxes plus darkness equals bad outcomes. This brings us to place number 5, intersections and major traffic areas. People dangerously underestimate them because of familiarity. They think, I know this road, I drive it every day. But when the power is out, it's not the same road. All the rules are gone. Traffic lights fail. every intersection effectively becomes an uncontrolled free-for-all. Some drivers panic and speed up to get through, others hesitate, and pedestrians are nearly invisible at night. Your knowledge of the road is useless when the system controlling it has collapsed. Avoid crossing major roads. Stay off the streets entirely at night if you can. Just delay your travel. Blackouts turn roads into uncontrolled systems. Now, place number 6. Bars, clubs, and entertainment venues. When the lights go out, a common reaction in these places is to just keep the party going, to wait it out. People are influenced by alcohol, by social pressure. This is a mistake. An entertainment venue relies on its systems, lighting, sound, security. Without power, it's just a dark, crowded room. Judgment is already impaired by alcohol, and a sudden change in environment can cause anxiety or aggression to escalate quickly. Exits may not be clearly visible, and navigating a panicked crowd in the dark is incredibly dangerous. If you're already in one of these places when the power goes out, leave early and calmly. Do not enter one during an outage. Alcohol and darkness multiply bad decisions. Now, place number 7, public restrooms and transit hubs. People end up in these places out of convenience or habit, but they degrade fast. Like stairwells, they often have no external light. They become pitch black and unventilated. More importantly, sanitation systems fail. Toilets don't flush, there's no water. Hygiene issues show up almost immediately. Transit hubs like bus or train stations become magnets for people who are stranded and confused. This means high traffic and very low control. Avoid these spots unless it's an absolute emergency. It's far better to carry basic supplies like hand sanitizer and a water bottle with you. Sanitation problems show up fast in blackouts. And finally, place number 8. This is the big one, the rule that covers everything else. Avoid anywhere you don't need to be. It sounds simple, but it's the most violated rule in any emergency. Every trip outside your door is an exposure to risk. You don't know what hazards are out there. There is no upside to exploring. The best thing you can do for yourself and for emergency responders is to stay home, reduce your movement, and let the systems and the people who manage them do their work to get things stable again. The safest place during a blackout is usually boring. Embrace the boring. So, instead of running around, what should you do? The priorities are simple. First, stay put. Don't create new problems. Second, use your light sources deliberately. A flashlight with a dead battery is useless. Conserve your power. Fourth, secure your doors. A simple locked door is a powerful tool. Fifth, check on the people in your household. Make sure everyone is accounted for and okay. And sixth, avoid crowds. The single common denominator in almost all of these dangerous places is the presence of other stressed, confused people. Blackouts reward patience, not action. When the power goes out, the danger isn't darkness, it's movement. It's the predictable, instinctual rush to the wrong places. Avoid grocery stores, gas stations, elevators, parking garages, intersections, bars, public restrooms, and anywhere else you simply don't need to be. By avoiding these 8 places, you avoid most blackout injuries, conflicts, and mistakes. Survival isn't about doing more, it's about doing less, on purpose.